Good afternoon, guys, and happy. Today is Thursday, 12 your sunshiny faces. Well, guys, apparently tomorrow Matthew does not have any school. He is actually off, at least from what I understand. Oh yeah, it's written on the calendar. He doesn't have school. He did have a volleyball game today, but we didn't end up going because my dad was sick. He pretty much has what we all pretty much had, and so he also forgot to pick up the the little thing that I was gonna get from Menards to do the kitchen cabinets or the drawers. I told you guys in yesterday's vlog, and then me and my mom had to go run over and fax something at the UPS store, and while we were there we looked at Old Time Pottery to see if they might have some of those little shelves I was telling you guys about that we want to put in here, just like some type of little small like circle shelves or some type of just small shelf. And we didn't find anything there that was really intriguing, so most likely we are not going to get them from there. We might look at Menards, if not possibly like on Amazon or something like that, and just check them out and see kind of like what they have. So that's what we're gonna do, probably, because that's where I was really thinking that they'd have some like cheap shelves that would work well, but unfortunately they don't. So yeah, we have to figure out what we're going to do, but as I was telling you guys yesterday, the little drawer pull-out things that we're going to do here, the like tip-out drawers, my dad didn't get the hardware for that, so I think he said he'll pick it up tomorrow. Me and my mom were going to go to Menards and actually pick it up while we were out at Old Time Pottery, but we ended up not because we got dinner. We actually got Augustino's. I was going to cook shrimp and like broccoli, but my mom really wanted Augustino's, so well, actually she ended up getting Steak and Shake since they're right next to each other. So anyways, guys, yeah, we ended up having that for dinner tonight. But as far as me being sick, I felt like totally fine. I coughed a little bit today. Other than that, I'm okay. We watched the draft, which went from like 7 o'clock until, I don't even know, like late 10 o'clock, something like that, and it's just about 11:30 right now, and I was actually editing a vlog, a very long vlog, like a 25-minute long vlog that I just got done, and saved and everything like that. And then on top of it too, I was looking at some other stuff on Pinterest, so that's kind of what I ended up doing today. And yeah, so yesterday was also a little bit of a tough day too, guys, because like, he's an old dog, guys. We're gonna face facts here, okay? He's old. We've had him, I think, honestly, for 10 years, or like anywhere from 9 to 11 years, I think we've had him, right? And when we got him, I think they said he was like 8 years old. So he's really old. Like, I mean, for at least the amount of time that we've had him already, that's kind of old. I mean, he's a smaller dog, and smaller dogs normally live a lot longer, as he comes hippity-hopping in out of my bedroom right now. But, yeah, he is, last night, like, scared me because he was, like, breathing, like, kind of weird, and I realized he was just in, like, a really, really deep sleep, but I think it hit me that he's not going to be here much longer, guys. Honestly, he hasn't been doing that well, like health-wise and everything like that, and like his back legs, like his lower half pretty much is kind of just like, it's hard for him to get around and get up on things and stuff like that, and he's not doing really well. So today was like a day of just kind of like, here he comes. Like, I don't know, just like comforting and being with him and stuff like that, because he really hasn't been doing that well for a long time. But it's kind of been like since, like, it was weird because like, even though he hasn't been able to get around a whole lot, before we left for vacation, like, he still like was like totally there. Like, he still like would get excited like to go outside and like to like do stuff and things like that. And then once we got back from vacation, see, it's weird though, because today was kind of like a before vacation kind of day. Like, he actually like got up and he's like walking around and he's rolling around on the carpet, scratching his back and like doing all that kind of stuff. But like yesterday, like, he just wanted to sleep like all the time. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking, well, my dad said that that's what he did pretty much too while we were on vacation anyway, but I think that, like, because Monday nobody, like my dad leaves for work at like 3 in the morning, and we were gone like pretty much, we didn't get back I think until like 2 o'clock or like something like that, you know, so it was like 12 hours while he was home alone. And he has like legit like separation anxiety from like me and my mom specifically, and so like he's most attached to us. And so when I think because like he was separated from us and stuff like that for, you know, like, I mean, and even just from my dad and stuff like that, like nobody was home. Normally he gets really like anxious and stuff like that. So I was kind of thinking like from Monday he, you know, because that was Wednesday then, yesterday and like Tuesday, that he's just like, I don't know, like exhausted from that, like stressing out and stuff like that. And just like, you know, you guys get what I'm kind of getting at. If that makes any sense. But, you know, it was just like really, I don't know, like yesterday it was just like, oh my gosh, like he's so old, like, you know, and it just kind of like hit me. And then today too, like, you know, and you know that he's getting old, and we don't know. Like my mom's been, I think, trying to prepare me for it, but I've been like, oh, like he's okay, you know, like, I mean, yeah, like it's getting more difficult for him to get around and stuff like that, and you know, it's hard for him to like use his back legs, and sometimes when he's like standing there, all of a sudden like his leg will just kind of like give out or something like that. Not like give out, but like he'll just kind of like slide. Well, the problem is that we have either hardwood or tile floor in our whole house, and so like his leg will just kind of like slip out from underneath him. Like he's not doing so well like with his back legs, and so he's sitting here right now, guys. Oh my goodness, he's actually looking really cute. Hi, Bubba's. Hi, Bubba's. I'm talking about you. Do you know that I'm talking about you? I know. He's like, it's late, Kayla, and I really want to go to bed. I know, which is why I brought pillows and your beds all over the house. He's like, can you get that thing out of my face? Honestly, he looks really annoyed right now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's got his monkey bed in here. Yeah, you do. It's in the kitchen, and then he's got 2 beds in the living room, because one I realized he actually doesn't like laying in because it's like too fluffy for him, and you guys know how he likes to make his little nests. He looks really annoyed at me. Okay, I'll get the camera out of your face. So like last night, like he was just like, when I was like in my room, he like went straight into the bed, right? Like after I turned the TV off in here last night after watching the Bulls game, and I went in my room, and he went straight to the bed, you know, into his little bed, and he just like laid there. And like as I was getting my stuff and whatever, like normally he'll like sit up and like look at me and be like, oh, like what's going on, like where are you going and stuff like that. And he just like laid there and stared at me, and I was like, what's wrong, buddy? Like he just like didn't want to like move or like go do anything. And then today, like he did that, but he was like I said, like he'll like sit up and like look at me or whatever. But like yesterday, like he just like laid there and was like, I don't know, he just seemed really tired yesterday, and like I don't know, it just seemed really out of the norm, like kind of, but it felt like it was kind of that way ever since we got back from vacation. But then today, I don't know, he seemed like he was a lot better, at least to me. And so like I don't know, it was just really weird, because like all of a sudden it was like I hadn't seen him for like a couple days, you know, and then I get back and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know, what's wrong? Like, why are you just like laying, you know what I mean? Like he was just, I don't know how to describe it. He just looked really like sad, like he just like, Kayla, I'm too tired to get up right now. And like normally like he'll sit up at least, like I said, like he has like that separation anxiety kind of thing, so like normally he'll be like, oh, where are you going, you know, and like get all freaked out or whatever. And for the most part, if he's laying down, he can't hear me anyway, or like if he's fallen asleep, he won't be able to see me. But he was awake, like laying there just like staring at me, like, and just like didn't want to follow me, which I felt like was really out of the norm. But then today he did, so I don't know, maybe it was just because it was late last night and he just really was tired, even though it's late today too. Now he's laying in the kitchen, because again, he doesn't want to be apart from me. Like even though my bedroom door is open, he won't go in there because I'm not in there, but he wants to be in the kitchen because I'm in the kitchen. So yeah, but we really don't know, guys, honestly. I mean, like I think it just hit me really hard like yesterday, and then kind of today too, because like we don't really know how much longer he is going to be here. Like I mean, he's old, he's a very old dog, and like I said, when we adopted him, they actually just found him, and so they had to estimate his age. So he could have been like 4 years old when we got him. He could have been 8 years old when we got him. Honestly, we have no clue. I think they said possibly around 8. And like I said, we've had him anywhere from 9 to 11 years. I can't pinpoint exactly, but I know we didn't get him any later than 7th, when I was in 7th grade. And I know we couldn't have gotten him any earlier than like before Matthew started football. So I know I can pinpoint it within like kind of 2 or so years. And I know exactly what day it was. I just can't remember how many years ago it was. So anyways, yeah, guys, it's just really difficult, like, you know, because he's, like I said, I've at least since like close to 6th grade, and just, you know, knowing that like all of a sudden he's really just not doing well. Like, or at least that I really have noticed over this past weekend, like, that he really isn't. Like, all he wants to do pretty much now is just, like, lay around and stuff like that, which he still is fine. Like, he'll still go to the bathroom outside. He'll still eat all of his food and stuff like that. It's just, he's, like, really tired. He's really, really old. And on top of that, too, it's his back legs. They just, like, you know, are really starting to go, and it's kind of, like, quality of life kind of thing. But, yeah, guys, today, that's why I didn't get quite as much. I did do laundry and dishes today, but I just have been kind of emotional today. And on top of that, too, because the last time I lost one of my dogs was, like, my grandma comforted me a lot through that. And so, again, that stirred up a lot of emotion. So, this has been a little bit of an emotional time right now. So, well, I guess it wasn't the last time, but the first dog I officially we ever had to put down, which I guess, again, they were put down within like about a year or so of each other, so, or a couple months maybe. But anyways, yeah, so that's why it's just a lot of stuff going on today, guys. So I'm sorry. Today's vlog, a little bit of a downer, but yeah, anyways, so guys, I'm so sorry. I did get a vlog done. I did do laundry, I did do dishes today and stuff like that, but anyways, yeah, it's just, I think it just hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday, and it was yesterday night, and then I fell asleep late, so I kind of woke up a little later today. But you know, this dumb draft went so late tonight that I'm getting to bed late as well tonight. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog, though. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So bye, guys.